My name is Patricia, I'm from Poland and I'm gonna answer your questions. First question is from Georgia. She asked, what are the oldest mountains in Poland? So the Świętokrzyskie Mountains are considered to be the oldest mountains in Poland and one of the oldest mountains in Europe. They first formed as mountains about 500 million years ago, and since then they have been destroyed and uplifted many times. Next question is from Galina. She asked, do we celebrate 8th March? And yes, we are celebrating 8th of March in Poland. In that day, women get gifts like flowers and chocolates and so on. That's everything from me. Bye!
Hi guys, my name is Paulina.
My name is Ewelina and we're from Poland.
And we are here to answer your questions. So the first question was from Asia. She asked, what kind of music do we listen to? So in Poland we are listening a lot kinds of music. Starting with disco polo is the type of our Polish music we listen it when we go for a party or dancing, doing rock, pop, hip-hop, electronic music to rap music. We have got a lot of popular music artists also.
There was a question from Emara and she asked, what is the most played song there? So I think we can say that Sanach songs are the most popular in our country.
Yes, that's it. Sanach is a really talented new Polish artist.
She's very young.
Yes, she's very young and her songs are very catchy and very nice to dance.
Okay, so next question was from Kate and she asked, what is the best city in Poland? I think we've got a lot of nice and interesting cities in our country, but for example my favorite is Krakow and maybe Katowice. And your?
My favorite place is maybe Warsaw. It's the capital of Poland, and if you want to visit Poland you should go to the Warsaw. We have got a lot of interesting attractions here and you won't be bored. The next question was from Naira. She asked us, is that true that Polish beers are huge?
So I think our beers aren't huge. Normal size of bottles are about 500 milliliters.
Yes.
So I think it's normal size.
Yes, it's normal size, and we have got an example here. That's a short presentation for you. We have got a typical beer in Poland. It is called Żywiec, and
this beer is made in Żywiec. It's city near our village.
Near our village, yes. We live near Żywiec. So Carmen asked us, what is the typical food of Poland? So in my opinion, our food is really delicious. We have got a lot of different kind of dishes. For example, our most popular soup is rosół. It is a type of chicken soup made with a lot of vegetables like
onion, parsley,
garlic. Carrots. Yes, and we have got a different kind of soup. It is called bigos. It is a really thick soup made with cabbage and meat. So our most popular main courses are pierogi. We eat them with meat, cabbage or sweet with strawberries or blueberries. We also have a lot of desserts. For example, we have got szarlotka. It is simply an apple pie. We have got also makowiec. It's a poppy seed roll. We have got cheesecake and pierniki. Pierniki are soft gingerbread biscuit forms of pralnik, made filled or unfilled with marmalade and covered with chocolate. When we eat dinner, we also have something to drink. Our most popular drink is kompot. It's a drink made of boiled fruits, for example strawberries, raspberries, plums, combined with sugar. We also have a lot of our typical sweets. They are called Prince Polo, Papita, maybe Grześki. Yes, that's it.
What are the prices in the Poland? Well, it's hard question because it mostly depends. So I think they are just high, like prices are high, and that's hard. How is life in the country? Well, it can be good, but Poland is sentimental and kind of sad place. People here are very judgmental, so it's really hard to make new friends because the first impression is always bad. Like they love to judge you, and like, but Poland has good sides, like everything. So um, yeah, it mostly depends. What is the most romantic place in Poland? Well, I think it's Park Oliwski in Gdańsk. That place is kind of old, but it has his own long history. Also, from here you can enjoy the beautiful views. So, yeah, every tourist should visit that place because it is beautiful.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to answer a few questions from you, so here we go. The first one is from Alicia Rico. How is life in your country? So, people in Poland are overworked and usually we have time only in the weekends. Before pandemic, we had been meeting with friends and going out. Streets were crowded and full of life and emotions. Also, there had been a lot of parties, concerts and events, like for example Woodstock, where you sleep in tent for 3 or 4 days without a shower and toilets. But everyone are still having fun from this. And the second question is from Karen Castillo. Is there something you did and you don't want to repeat it? So, not really, because in my opinion, every experience should be important for us because it can learn us something, yeah? If I would do something not good, yeah, I wouldn't regret it because it can draw a conclusion for me.
The first question was, what's the name of the most important soccer team in Poland? And the answer is quite simple because there's not really any name for that. We just call them Reprezentacja Polski w piłce nożnej, which means the Polish national football team, commonly known as the white and red team, and nothing more. The next question was, what's beautiful to visit? And honestly, in my opinion, wherever you go, you will see something beautiful here. Of course, I have to mention some of Polish cities, like Krakow, with its Wawel and historic tenement houses, St. Mary's Basilic, also things like Kazimierz, Sukiennice and Nowa Huta. Next goes Poznań and the town hall there, as well as its town square. I also have to mention Wrocław, Toruń, or Sandomierz, of course, Gdańsk and Gdynia, the cities located by the sea. Basically, things that catch visitors' attention the most are castles, basilics, old town squares, and historic architecture that is quite different everywhere here. But you can also visit national and landscape parks full of beautiful views, and of course Mazury if you want to spend your time by one of the amazing lakes. The last question was, how is school in Poland? Polish children start their proper education at the age of 6 or 7. Not so long ago there used to be 6 classes of primary school and 3 of middle school, but after the education reform the government abolished middle schools. Now, teenagers have to spend 8 years in primary school and after that start high school, which takes 1 more year in each type of schools now. In primary school, every subject is important. Students often make jokes of teachers who always give them a lot of homework because how students say their subject is the most important. Quite funny, but on the other hand also sad. because a lot of teachers really follow that rule, and that gives students a lot of work and stress. After the school leaving exam, you have to choose your next school. You have three options. The first one are 4 years of high school, place where teachers are supposed to prepare you for final exam, whose results will open the way for the university. Second option is vocational school. Students do vocational training, which is supposed to prepare them for their future job. Last option is a technical school, a combination of the first two options. You have to not only study for final exam there, but also serve on apprenticeships and learn things about the job you have chosen. That's why you have to spend 1 more year there.
So, the question from Melissa, the movie that reflects your culture the most. And I think it will be the movie called Chinchvira, in translation, The Day of the Wacko, I guess. It's a tragic comedy about a man called Adam. He is a Polish language teacher, and every single person around him is annoying him, like really, really annoying him. When you watch it for the first time, you may think that he is the freak, but if you watch to the end, you will understand that actually he is the most normal person and everyone around him is the freaks. The film shows that we could be, and we are actually irrational sometimes, but I really love it. To be honest, that's the most Polish film that you actually can watch, and also is very up to date, so yeah. if I may, I recommend you to watch it. A question from Claudia. Now with the coronavirus, are you going to school? If so, do you go every day? No, we aren't going to school because the government closes. We learn online, but if we really need to go to the library or something, we could go to school because there are no actually closed that we can go there, but we just don't learn. We just learn it online. But yeah, that's the one condition.